Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to extend the WAN 2.2 video animation workflow. You will be able to generate 5 seconds video. If you want to extend that, you will be able to do 10 seconds, and you can take the same concept further by extending it to 15 seconds, 20 seconds. I've simplified the workflow with one single subgraph node, and all you'll have to do is to duplicate it multiple times in order to extend it. In the description of this video, you will get the WAN 2.2 video extend.json. You can drag it and drop it inside of your ComfyUI to load the workflow. Now we are going to start from the left side, and it's clearly labeled as first clip. Even though they say they tested these models on an RTX 4090 with 24 gigabytes of GPU memory, I have only 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and I was able to run these models without any issues. As for how to place the model, there's a nice illustration here. The way this workflow works, we'll start from the first clip, and you will see that we have a start frame image. You can drag and drop your image, then it will go inside the WAN 2.2 node in here. This is a subgraph node. This way you don't have to worry about the optimal settings. All you'll have to do is change the prompt. At the bottom here, there is the image resolution. I'm going to recommend starting with 512 or even lower if you have less than 12 gigabyte of GPU. With 12 gigabyte of GPU memory, I can do at 720p. If you have more, you can probably do at 1080 as well. The workflow has been set up to generate 5 seconds long clip for each section. Each of these group is one clip that is continuing the previous shot. So in this example here, I have the woman here doing a head rotation movement. Now in the second group, we change to the extend video node, and this one will extend the previous clip. So if you want this second clip to be longer or shorter, you can change the number of frames from here. You'll need to change the prompt depending on what you would like to see for that extended clip. Now, if you want the same prompt, you can always copy the initial prompt and paste it into the second node as well. However, I'm going to recommend tweaking the prompt slightly. In my case, my clip is starting with the character face in the center, doing the character rotation, and then we also end at the center. I wanted to go from a close-up shot to a mid-low angle shot, and once the head goes into the center position, we now have the character movement. If you need that extra 5 seconds, I also added this example showcase number 1, which is going to give you 15 seconds. Then example showcase number 2, which is going to go to 20 seconds, like this. You just need to change your prompt and then click on generate. If you want to extend this workflow, then all you'll have to do is to duplicate this node. You can press Alt, hold down, and then drag to get a duplicate. So once you have a new extend video, you will see here in the output, we have continue video optional and then continuation optional. You'll need to connect the continue video optional with continue video optional on the extend video one, and then the continuation optional once again connect to its corresponding node there. Change your prompt. I'm going to recommend changing the noise seed as well to avoid any artifacts. So do not have the same seed number as the previous node. Now you will need to have a save video node in order to see the video. You can copy it from here. So just copy the save video and then connect the current video output like this. If you want 30 seconds, we'll once again do the connection like this and then get another save video and make the connection. So all you'll have to do is connect 2 input nodes and then connect 1 output node. Do not forget to change the seed number and generate. This here will give you 30 seconds, and that is pretty much it. If you don't like downloading one by one by clicking on this link, you can also click on templates here. In the search at the top, search for WAN, WAN, and then scroll down until you see this one, WAN 2.2, 14 billion image to video. You can click on it. If you don't have any of these models, it will tell you to download these models. If you start with a high resolution image, you will get high resolution videos. But if you do not have the VRAM requirements, you can always lower the resolution here. I'm going to recommend dividing the value by 2 like this. This should work within 8 GB of VRAM. You can also try at 1080p resolution, although it is faster to generate at 720p and then upscale later than to generate directly at 1080p. Now next, if you have close-up shots like this one, I'm going to recommend doing all the close-up shots at the beginning. Preferably, you want to have another shot that is also close-up. That is because you want to conserve as much detail as possible in the initial clips. Let's say in this example here, I'm going from a close-up shot. The next 5 seconds goes into this mid-low angle shot. At the end here, you can see that on the face here, I'm losing quite a bit of detail. That is because the camera is pulling back and the character is now far away. So you can see here between these 2 comparisons here, the right side one is at 13 seconds. So that is after the low mid angle shot, then pulling back to a close-up shot. So you can see we have more detail on the left side compared to the right side, and that is because we pull back here and we lost some of the information on the face. In this example specifically, I use an image where the character has heterochromia and we don't have much detail about the heterochromia color differences in here. But when we go into this close-up shot here, we can see that the left side is blue, the right side is red for the iris, and it is exactly the same as the first image that we use. So you'll need to make sure that your prompt is capturing enough detail. Once again, for this brushing the hair part, all I did was hair brushing gesture, and I did not mention anything about the color of the eyes. That's because it's already visible in the clip here. This workflow will be available for completely free in the description below. Now for Patreon supporters, you will get additional variation of this workflow. We have a video upscaler version. You can go 2x, you can also go 4x or even 8x. This is at 4K and this is at 8K. So you can see 720p is tiny compared to this one here. I think 1080p one or 4K one is where most people are going to stay at. And this is the general version. And what it does, it's going to speed up the entire clip or slow down the entire clip. You just need to place it at the end of your generation. And then you put in the speed up factor. It's actually the rate factor, because you can also put 0.75 to slow down. If you need to change the playback rate of just one clip, then you can use the advanced speed rate change. This one has a dedicated node that says extend video advanced. And the thing that is different between this one and the general version is that this can be placed in between any section. Whatever was generated previously, for example, like this here, we have first 5 seconds, second 5 seconds for a total of 10 seconds. And this section here will generate a 5 seconds clip. And depending on the rate that you're putting here, it will be sped up or slowed down. I will have a link to my Patreon page in the description below in case you would like to check this out. All right, thank you for watching until the very end. Have a nice day. Take care. I will see you next time.